Cool. Excellent. What is going on, everyone? KMDolph back for the next installment of Transport Fever 2. And what will be probably... Actually, no, I'm not going to say probably. It is the last episode of this particular series. I think it's either episode 23, 24, or 25, somewhere in that vicinity. Managed to complete what I wanted to set out to do on this relatively small map, which I realised was a lot smaller than what I gave it credit for. But that's alright. It is neither here nor there. But yes, we're starting off today in the Tadley, just to have a look and see what's going on and checking out all the trains that are coming in and seeing what's happening. Well, here comes something. There you go. It's our little oil tanker friend bringing in all the oil. So we'll go and quickly watch him, and then we're going to get to what I've got in store for today, which is a lot. There you go, in he comes. And boom. Load up that oil. Load it all up. There you go, look at that. Getting all the oil. Love it. Now he's going to load up on some construction materials and some tools. Another train comes hurtling into the station. There you go, he's not quite full, but that's alright. He doesn't have to be full every single time. But yes, so what we're doing today, as I mentioned in the last episode, it was part one of the wrap-up part of this series. I did spend the weekend having a look at some assets and some other bits and pieces that I can throw onto this map just to tidy some things up, make it all look great, and then we can basically wave goodbye to this particular series. Oh, hello. Didn't even notice him coming in, but there you go. He came in nonetheless. It's always good when a diesel just hurtles in and doesn't let you know it's actually there. He's off. Everything's off. It's creating a lot of noise. Don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can certainly hear it. Here comes the goods train dropping off all the goods, which is obviously good. Boop, boop. Yeah, so it's all happening over here at Tadley. So yes, got a couple of assets. We're going to run through some tidying up, some prettying up of things, and doing a bit of artistic work in only that way that I can do, which is not the greatest, but it's going to make it look a little bit better than what it currently does. So guys, without further ado, as this goods train heads back over to pick up some more goods, I will see you guys right after the intro.
It's all the same when you're out of your mind, changing colors to hide from the blistering lights. They still burn in my...
Okay, and we are now back from the intro. I've just done a quick little slide around as those two trains head out of Tadley. That's all well and good. Nothing else is coming into Tadley at the moment. Everything's sort of taking off. And that's exactly what we are going to do at this particular point in time. So, let's start off with things. Now, last episode, we did a bit of this. Did a little bit of this sort of stuff. And that all looked kind of cool. One thing I did do off camera, old and rusty track with limited speeds. Hey, that's what we want. We want that. So that now, oh look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that track. It's got the grass growing up around it and everything. So that, you know that is a very old piece of track. The only thing I did do with it, which is an accident, was I put catenaries, because we're still not working with catenaries. But look at that. See a little bit of grass detail around it, old rusty tracks, with a... because why not? A Flying Scotsman just sitting there doing its bit. We put the water tower in here, we put a couple of trucks over here, we put some coils, We put some other bits and bobs. I've got a couple of dudes speaking out here. I put some poles in and did all that stuff, and that's all looking good. The other one that I did, I'm pretty sure, was... Oh, hello, they're still building out here. Was this train depot? Yes. Look at this stuff. We're going to upgrade that track too. Make it look like the old rusty track with the overgrowth. I love that. Look at it. That looks so good. I love finding new stuff to have a bit of fun. Hello, there's a noisy log train. Autosave doing its thing as per usual. Yep, he's off. Is he full? Yeah, of course he is. He's always full. But anyway, he's out of there. That's all well and good. What else did I end up picking up for assets? I picked up a lot of stuff. And all of this will be used in my new series, which will come out probably next week. Oh yeah, so we got some buildings, we got some market stalls, we got a whole bunch of containers and cardboard. Yeah, look at all this stuff. This is all hunky-dory stuff. Look at that. Awnings. What's this thing? Oh, just a couple of containers. Oh yeah. Let's do that. No, let's not do that. Okay. Oh, okay, so you can put planks and stuff there as well. You can do barrels. Can we add more barrels? No. It's only just going to let me have... Okay. So I can only place a certain amount of barrels in at any given one time. But that's fine. I can just whack a couple of barrels in here and that's going to look kind of cool. There you go. And then we'll move on from that one. Look at... Bloody hell, look at the size of these things. I've got stuff everywhere. Look at this stuff. Oh, look at that. Got some random old box cars. I've got all new stuff. Look at that. I've even got these things. There you go. It's all happening. I'm going to shove one of those on there because why not? What else have we got? Oh yeah, we got a few more of these. We got a few more of these. So these really do look quite the part, don't they? And then we've got this weird assortment of stuff. Benches and chairs and... What do you reckon? We chuck a table out here? I reckon we do. I reckon we chuck a table in here. I think a table's going to look quite interesting. So we'll chuck a table in there. We'll chuck a little chair in there. And we'll rotate this thing around and we'll put another chair over there. There you go. Now we've got chairs and tables. We've still got all this sort of concrete. Oh, look at that. That looks kind of cool. Can we rotate it around so I can sit that there? Oh, yeah? Look at all this cool stuff. We got logs. We got plastics. We got whatever the hell that is. Oil drums. This is... You know what? This is alright. I could get used to all this stuff. And then what else have we got? We got industrial buildings. Not that I'm going to put anything like that down, because I think that's just a bit... I think that's a little bit overkill, to be perfectly honest. That's hay. There's a barn. There's another barn. Cow barn. Oh yeah, so you can actually put troughs and all manner of different things. Look at this stuff. Look at that all. You can literally make your own industry looking stuff. That's actually kind of cool. Righto. And then we've got, oh yeah, whack kiosks and, oh look at that, you get a little trash can. I reckon we chuck a trash can. Come on. There you go, whack a trash can in there, because you always need a trash can. So we move on from that one, we go to this, the passing wagons. This just lets me place all the passenger stuff that's been released. We've then got signs which I can put up, apparently. That's kind of cool. We've then got... Oh, that's kind of neat. Can I whack that somewhere cool? Yeah. Just because I like whacking things in, because why not? What is that? Oh, these are just... Oh, okay. So we've actually got just rando depots, we've got rail ends. Is that literally just a pair of buffers? Oh no. That's interesting. Giant old anchor, ticket machines. Oh, here we go. Now we got locos. Look at these. It's the ugly Russian thing I never ended up using in this series. Haha. Where's the big boy? Oh, look, it's a big boy. Okay. This is quite interesting. That's another Scotsman. We don't need a Scotsman again. Now I've already done a few of those. So we don't need them per se. And we got this. We've done this one before. Houses and stuff. Yeah, we did all that last episode. We've done that already. But we got a whole bunch of cars. Look at this stuff. We got buses. This is the bus asset. So we got bus assets. We got cars. Look at all these rando cars. It's interesting. Oh yeah. So we're gonna have someone out here with a car. Just cause. We're gonna park that on the side of the road there. There you go. Someone's got a... That looks like a Holden Astra. And then we'll park one of these over there. Now I don't know if you can change... Oh yeah, no, you can change the colours. Do default rando colours. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. We'll just whack a couple of cars out here, because why not? It's fun. What is that, a Prius? No, not quite. Someone driving a minivan. Someone driving an old jalop. There you go, whack an old jalop in there. Tell you what, there's some interesting cars here. Look at that. Look at this stuff. More car assets. Although I'm pretty sure these are the same ones as they were before. Then we got truck assets. Oh, here we go. Holy monkey. Look at that thing. God damn. Oh yeah, then we got rando trucks again, and we can do other things with trucks. We could chuck one of these in there if we were so inclined. Just go to default colours. There you go, you can do defaults. More truck assets, and even more truck assets. Not that it's any different, it's all the same stuff. But there you go. That's kind of cool. Then we got the rocks. We got the old track stuff, which I'm pretty sure we've been through before. I don't think there's anything new here. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Does it? Nah. Doesn't look like there's anything different here than what we've already been fiddling with. It's just letting me have access to practically everything I can chuck on a track. That's a lot of stuff. And then we could chuck rando animals in here. That'd be kind of cool. We got draft horse. I've got sheep. I've got a bear. Apparently there's a salmon. There's an eagle. There's a gull. A deer. An alternate cow. Normal horse. You know what? I'm going to go out on a little limb here, and I'm going to just chuck a rando horse in here, because I want to see what it looks like. Does it actually do anything? Oh, look at this, and you've got a whole bunch of assets here that we could also have a bit of a fiddle with. I don't know what that is. You've also got little hedge bushes. We got, oh yeah, we got soundproof barriers and all sorts of stuff. That's kind of cool. But there you go. So that's what we're going to spend the majority of the rest of the day doing. There he comes. Boom, boom. Now, does that mean I can go over here? Because I haven't done this side yet. Well, I did. I started it. I didn't do much else with it. But what I am going to do is, what am I going to do? You know what? I am going to quickly do a little bit of fancy pants rail. I'm going to whack that up over here. Oh yes, look at this. This is going to be glorious. We are actually going to have ourselves a little bit of a... Oh, look at this. This is golden. There you go. We'll get you out onto that. And then we're going to whack you along here. You're going to have a couple of tracks. Simply cause there's going to be like some sort of really cool storage facility for trains and all sorts of different stuff, and it's going to look really, really cool once I'm done with it. Now, you're going to let me... Yes, you will. Ah! I really love the layout of that. It looks so cool. Now, the one thing I might do, and I should have thought about that before, but I didn't, because I'm not going to. What is this? Why have I got buildings here? Oh, it's just the same as what it was before. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. We got new depots. We got British ones that look identical to the current ones. Okay. That's kind of cool. Alright. But now what we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. Is we've got a ton of assets to play with here. So we're gonna chuck some trucks in here because we like trucks. Which ones do we like though? That's the big question. Oh, I don't know which ones I like the most. I mean, you could easily just chuck one of these in here and you'd be all right. Oh, hello, he's going to disappear right into there. That's kind of cool. All right, so I'll chuck him there. We got a truck. We'll get a couple of these little no-nonsense doovers. We're gonna. Are you on the road? Can't see properly. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you can turn his lights on. Ah, that's kind of cool. All right, well we'll chuck that truck over here. He's gonna be facing that way simply cause. Now I really want to go back into the rail stuffs because I want to have a little bit of fun with this. No, I want to back end first. Thank you. Now the question is, how do I want to play this? I'll put that there. Put that one there. And then we're going to whack this one. Whack that one there. Yeah, I like this so far. This is looking sweet. Then we need a nice little GWR something or other. There you go. Great Western. You can sit there and do that. That looks kind of cool. We will... Oh, I've already got a water tower. I've got a water tower over there, so that's alright. then what else can we do? We've got all sorts of things that we can fiddle with here and play with. Yep, there you go. You can have a little brake van in there. That's not the right one. Oh, okay, so you can select them. Ah, that's kind of cool. Dude, that's so cool. I love this. There you go, you can have a couple of that. And then I've got to find some other cool stuff to chuck in here, and that's going to look awesome. Nah, I don't want any of that stuff. I don't want the passenger stuff. I've done a passenger one already. I have. Yeah, chuck one of them on. Nah, I don't want that one. Oh, look at this. This just looks amazing. I am so happy with this right now. Alright, now I've got to find a loco to put on it that I'm happy with. I want something. I don't want to do another one of them, because I've already done one of them. I mean, you could chuck a little Prussian on there, and that'd look kind of cool. Only because I don't even have a Prussian on the lines, let alone, you know what? Chuck a Prussian. Yeah. Do a little. Hey there. You weren't even part of the series, but here you go. You get an appearance now, and that's what you're going to do. And we got all this stuff here that I'm not going to use. It's all Chinese or Russian or whatever the hell it ends up being. Oh, okay, so you can select the tender, and then you can select the loco to go with it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, right, okay. Canteens. Oh, there you go, there's a mallard. We could chuck a mallard in there. Yeah. That's another Scotsman. We don't want another one of them. We've already got one of them. Yeah, no, I'm not chucking another one of those in there because I've already got one. As much as they're all different, and I know for a fact that they are, it's just not as fun. So you got that tender there. Yeah, righto. Righto. So this is essentially, what this is going to be, is my... This is going to be my answer to some sort of a yard of some description. I don't even know. Yep. Love this. Tender improved engine. Oh yeah. Chuck you. Yeah, this looks boss. I'm really happy with this right now. And then we got the late four-wheel drama. Chuck a couple of these things in there. There you go. Oh, look at it. It all looks mad. I love this. I love this fiddling. DX goods tender, special goods tender, weatherboard something or other, one with a cab black, special goods. I mean, it's all... Oh, hello. Why... You don't have any parameters. Why do you have no parameters? That's not cool. We don't like that too much. There's that Great Western again. Oh. I don't care what anyone says. I love these little towed brake van things, these little GWs. That train's... The Prussian's got its lights on. That's just rude. But there you go. In essence... now, can I have that? Yeah, we can have that there. That's going to look kind of cool. I don't think I put a signal box up on this end, did I? No, I didn't. We have to put a signal box in here because you can't not have a signal box. There you go, have a signal box. And there's a dude standing there too. I didn't even realise that was there before. Oh, okay, you can change the colours and have red brick and... Oh, yeah. Yellow brick. Stone brown. Oh, yeah. There you go. You can have all these bits and pieces. Oh, there's a signalman inside the thing too. No, we don't want your modern. We want a steam errors, thank you. Ground texture. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. You can do that as well. Ah. Well, there you go. There's all these things that you can do with that particular setting. And I must say, I enjoy that quite a lot. There you go, you can sit there. Oh, this is just brilliant. I love it. Absolutely everything about this. There you go, have a wagon just cause. And then what you could do is you could whack just a couple of little trucks there, just to make it look that little bit more interesting. There you go, and now everyone knows not to come down that way. That is so good. Look at it. Zone preservation yard. There goes that train. He's doing his bit. And those trucks are none the wiser. I love this. So look at it. It's my own little... Yeah, I absolutely love that. That looks amazing. The only thing I will do is if we go into here and have a look around at some buildings or at some other bits and pieces. Oh yeah, some dumpsters. Oh yeah, you can have a bit of fun with this stuff too, and you can chuck a bit of... You can chuck that down there. What is that? That's another dumpster. These are containers and boxes and stuff. We could whack some boxes down here just to make this look a bit fancier. A bit fancy schmancy. There you go. Whack a couple of those in there. We got cables. We got a shack. Mate, you got to shack it up. Where can we shove a shack? Well, we've already got that thing there, so do we really need one? Tents, beams, wheelbarrow, an excavator. I mean, I don't want to go too over the top with this, but I think that looks absolutely incredible. We've then got walls and other walls, scaffolding, more scaffolding, and more scaffolding. Okay. I don't know what this stuff is. This is roof pieces. What are you? Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, skylight. Well, I mean, this is all good if I was actually going to build a place, but I don't think I'm gonna. You're the same thing. You go on roofs. Okay. We'll move over to this one. No, we've done that one already. I've done one of the... What are you? Oh yeah, you're just a little thing of coffee. You're one of fish. Oh yeah, construction materials, absolutely. There you go, we'll chuck some construction materials up here. There you go. I don't want any... No, I don't think we need any... Oh yeah, we can chuck a little crude in here, just cause. Oh yeah. Barrels. More barrels. Oh, gotta have some coal along here, surely. There you go, we'll whack some coal in there. Coals, coffees, crudes, fish. Alright, what are you? You're goods, you're food, you're also goods, you're grain, iron, livestock. That's kind of cool, I like that. Oh yeah, I suppose we could whack a fuel thing down here, that'd look kind of... Got a fuel, oh that's for diesel, we don't want that. Oh here you go, just whack one of these in there. There you go, done. And then we've got this thing for planks. There you go. Whack some planks in there. This is coming along. I like this. I like all of this. What is this? Silver, slag, steel. Oh, you got to have some steel. Well, where are we going to whack in a load of steel? I reckon we just whack it here. There you go. That's for the upgrade to the tracks. Ha ha ha. So I say. Stones, sugars, tob, tools. Oh yeah. So there's as you can see, there's quite a bit of kit to have a bit of a fiddle around with. These are all just things that go up on hotels and stuff, but I don't really like them. Transportation rail, depot, rail end, wall. Although you know what, you could whack a little bit of wall along here, so as to yeah, I like this. Okay. This is looking interesting. There you go. We'll whack a bit more wall in here, just for the protection of everyone involved. Now, I know that the wall is off. I'm aware of that. You're just going to have to use your imaginations, because this will only let you do so much. Righto. Especially with curved. Especially with all that curved. No, I don't want to hear about your collisionings. Oh, well that's alright, you can just stay there, I guess. There's a lamp. Oh, here you go. There's a smaller bit. There you go. You go to there. There you go. And now that whole section, effectively, is done up to a point. And then what we can do is we can flip this around sideways, and we can go so that they've got an entrance. So you go wobble. This is looking alright. Now you are going to have to forgive me because my skills at this are not the greatest, and I can't fit that bit in there, so that's fine. Alright, well that looks alright. I'm happy with this. The only thing I'm not happy with is that road, which we are going to fix up right quick. We need the country roads, please. Can we have these country roads? There you go. Oh, you're going to end up with all sorts of collisionings because you haven't liked the way I've done this. Yeah, righto. That's alright, you can have that up to a degree. And then you end up doing that anyway, so that's fine. Update all these roads because it's what we need to do, even though we're not going to utilise most of it. Oh, hello. That's a nice big long bit of... Why did I never do anything about this road that goes in and out of Marlborough? Because I'm a goob. That's why. Alright. Well, that looks a lot better all of a sudden. So Marlborough's good. He's done. Undul, the main... Look at it. Oh, you just look at it from above and it just looks amazing. Like, I'm really happy with that. Especially with all that petitioning wall. Look at that. Aside from it being, like, wonky as buggery, and again, I apologise profusely for that, but you get the idea. Now, I've also got this stuff. I also downloaded new stuff. Yes, I did. Half cross barrier, half cross barrier, half cross barriers. You're some sort of thing with flash. Oh, you got flashy lights. I like the flashy light ones. Alright. Righto. So then if I come back over here to this major intersection, can I do something really cool? You betcha. Cool. And then I do the same thing with this one, just because. Yeah, look at that. They look so much better. Do I have new ones of those? I don't think I did. Did I download anything? Oh, yeah. What do these look like? Okay. Ooh. And then those ugly things. Righto. I've done quite the bits. Now, one thing I am going to do, because it's driving me mental, is you, my friend, need to get sold. I've decided that running those two trains between those three stations is just not happening. It's not giving any time to load up, to set up, or to do anything, or to build up any sort of request for freight. All of this will be handled with the new series. And this is one thing I have yet to tell anybody, but I'm going to tell you guys now, as you're watching this. In the next series, I have downloaded an asset, or a mod, that allows me to have up to 3 town-based bits and pieces. So there'll be 3 conglomerates going to most towns. Some will have 2, because I'm going to stick with it. And there will be a few other interesting bits and pieces, because I am doing a map editor for this. It will be another tropical, because I like the tropicals. I like the idea of having all the water. I want to bring more air and sea and freights and all sorts of different things into this new series, which I'm going to bring to you guys from next week. And oh my god, I forgot I had this down here. Alright, this is going to be the last one that we look at, I think, because otherwise we're going to end up running out of time and it's going to be just a bit... As much as I enjoy this, and I thoroughly am enjoying this at the moment. Oh, yeah. That'll do. We'll go get the paint tool. We'll get some asphalt. What are you? Are you asphalt? No, you're scree. You're rock. Nah, I don't want rock. Gravel, gravel, asphalt, asphalt. Well, that looks alright, doesn't it? Let's make the brush size a bit smaller so that we can just do these bits. Make it look a bit nicer. There you go. Beautiful. So we've now got this one as well, where they're going to turn off of here and they're going to come into here and they're going to have all sorts of cars and... What do I want to chuck down this end? I don't even know yet. Haven't really thought about it, to be perfectly honest. You know what? In honour of the Garrett that I just took off the line, I'm going to put a Garrett there. So that I've got one on display. Yep, and he's going to sit... He's going to sit right up this end. Oh, he doesn't even really sit on the track properly, does he? Oh. Well, I know how to fix that. We're going to make a nice straight piece of track that comes from here. There you go. That's what that's going to be, and then we're going to chuck that we're going to chuck that Garrett there. There you go. That's how that works. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to find it's... You know what? I have enjoyed these little tank engines this entire series, and I'm really upset they didn't work the way I wanted them to. Where is the... I am going to chuck another one of these on because I simply love them. There you go. Now have I got, yeah, I've got some goods wagons, so we can chuck them on here. There you go, there's one, there's two, there's three, and that will do nicely. So we got the Garrett, the 60 class, we got some goods wagons which he would have had on him to drop off the food, and we got a little tank engine, simply because why not? And then what I'm going to chuck in here is something I haven't done yet, and I'm going to put this new Butte little, there you go, put a new Butte signal there. Just because I can. For no other reason other than that. Alright, then we're going to go back into assets. We're going to go find some kit to chuck here, so that everyone can be happy. Yeah, we want some cars. Yeah, we want some cars. What cars do we want? Yeah, you know some goober down here in Liamsville, some goober's going to have this sort of car. There you go, you can have that. We're going to have a black Astra. We're going to park these cars this time, because I haven't done that before. We're going to have a red one of these. No, we're going to have a... Oh, God, no. There you go, have a white one. There you go. And it is now the year 2000 in this game. And I've just picked up a whole bunch of kit. Volvo trucks, Skodas, planes, bombardiers. I hope they're not bombing anyone. Anyway. Yes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to chuck one of these little trucks down the side here, because why not? And then we're gonna chuck in a couple of something else. I did always like these little trucks. These things are quite cool. Oh. Oh, there you go. Now I can have my trucks. Thank you very much. Where did that thing go? Where is it? Yeah, this one. You can be a little white one and you can come and sit over here for me. There you go. Now you're happy. Alright, well that's worked so far. Get out of that. No, no. Yep, this is what we need. I'm going to chuck another water tower in here because we love water towers. You love them, I love them. That's why we're here. Because it is... Oh, can I chuck? Can I chuck her? There you go. Have yourself a little Great Western looking signal box, because we like them. We've also got this little old black one. We've also got a brown one. We've got a linear. We've got an LMS. We've got an SR. And we've got an auto button. Okay. Oh, okay, that's kind of neat. You can whack them on different things. So you can whack them on the ground. Whack them against the tracks, which I am a bit more of a fan of. You know what? We're going to go with that GWR brown and we're going to whack that right there. Now you've got two signal boxes. I know it's a bit of overkill, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. Don't have a cry about it. I can't see. You're in my way. Alright, fine. Guess we're not chucking that there. We'll just chuck it on this side. There you go. You can have that over there. Now I've got to whack some dudes in here to make it all look the part. Cargo platform, passenger platform, cargo platform, ground. We're gonna have some, put some modern dudes down here. There you go, there's a modern dude. Another modern dude. Chuck a couple of steam error dudes in here. There you go, you guys can be having a chat. You can just be coming out of your truck over there. And you can stand over there. There you go. We got peoples. And then we'll just, for a little bit of flavour. Nah, can't do it. Can't do it, won't do it, whatever. Where's that massive, yeah, this thing. What did I want to chuck down here? You know what, we will chuck some coal. We do like the coals. And we're going to dump that right behind here. No, no collision. I said no collision. There you go, no collision. You're happy now, although you're not straight. I could have made you a lot straighter. I'm just dumb and didn't. There you go. Now you can go there. There you go. Then we're going to need some... What is that? Ooh. Ooh. And we'll just quickly chuck some log. Just because I like placing things in places. We've also got some plank. Where can I put some plank? Ah, oh, right next to this truck. Where's the long plank? There it is. I want the long plank. Can I have that? Are you going to let me have that? Yes. Yes, you will. There you go. That looks a lot nicer. Food, fuel, goods. I mean, you take your pick. I can have whatever I want there because it's mine. Is that a bus? Oh, it's a bus depot. A swing? That's kind of cool. A bench? Oh yeah, we gotta have a bench. Let's put the bench over here. No, flip it around. There you go. Have a bench. have a little gazebos if you wanted to. There you go. You can have everything. There you go. Chuck some boxes in random places, because why not? There you go. I like having fun with these assets. These are actually quite fun. Actually, can I have the paint tool back real quick? Only because something's got to make its way down here. I didn't realise because I stuffed up. There you go. And then we'll just chuck a couple of quick cars down here so that these guys can go on this side. And then that will probably do us, I think. Cars. Yep, there goes that car. Some goober can drive a pickup truck, because why not? It's a pickup truck. There you go. And some little doover can be driving one of these little... There you go. That'll do. Is there anything else I want to do to that? Probably not. Oh, we might just chuck a quick little truck in here. I do like a lot of these older trucks. They kind of look really cool. There you go. You can go in there and you're pretty much done. Beautiful. So we've got that set up over here, which I'm quite happy with. We've got this little side set up over here so that cars can just come down and park there. Those buses are really, really old, as I've just figured out. A couple of signal boxes. That's all looking really good. Here comes a train, doing its thing. And there you go. That's pretty much all we can do, because they're the only... I'm pretty sure they're the only depots that I've got, because I don't have one out for Marlborough, and I'm pretty sure the only one on the main line was the one just outside David W Town. Speaking of David W Town, let's go have a quick little sneaky peek. How's old David W Town going over here? Look at his regrowth. He done alright. Go you, David W. You've done well. You have done well, my old friend. Oh, look at all these people wanting to go on a train. 226 people. God damn. I like these new ones, so I'm going to use them because they got flashy lights and stuff. Diesel. Taken 72 construction material. Now, as you can see, as a result of this game, one thing I have noticed is, we go and have a look over here. This thing's now doing bugger all. Although, in saying that, it's still sitting pretty up top there. And these guys are still bringing in a fair bit of stone. However, if we go down to Keeley, real quick. No, that's Undal. Keeley's over here. This little line is doing all the business. As you can see, illustrated. Now, he's just dropped off a whole bunch of more stone for this thing. This thing's going ham. Look at it. It's got way too much for one little line to do anything. And then what that is doing in turn is it is setting up this line to drop off all the stuff along that line, but it's also taking a hell of a lot of construction materials back up the other way, which makes little to no sense. But this train's doing it anyway, for reasons. And then he's also dropping it off along here to make room for himself on his way back down, which again, makes little to no sense. But these trains will do as they do. Yes. In comes the diesel to drop off construction materials for what I can only assume is a combination of going out to Woburn and jumping on the Garrett and heading back down to Undle. It's literally the only thing I can think of that it would be doing. But then, we watch this train pick everything up. Watch this. It's got fuels, it's got tools, it's got construction materials. Not that it needs it, but it's still doing it anyway. Look at all the tools. It's like, that's actually doing really, really well. Nice diesel. And the diesel is off. Now, is there anything else worth having a look at? The planes. The planes. No, I don't want to buy stuff. I want to look at the freight, thank you. So freight's still doing alright on these. My biggest disappointment with airports in this particular series, and with Transport Fever 2 in general, is the fact that they just don't cart much. They really don't. I mean, the planes can carry, but these things just don't hold, which is highly annoying. And it's like, well, what the hell can you even do about it? Because you only get, you know, that's your only cargo terminals. You only get one. You don't get any more accessibility for, you know, larger cargo storage spaces or anything like that. Just none of it wants to work. And that has been really disappointing in this series. What my in turn hope is in my next series, and I'll make sure I've got a bean on it, is planes will do passenger. So I'm going to have passenger airports and whatnot, and that's going to be fine, because there's probably going to need to be at least 3 airports or 4 airports in this next series, because there's going to be multiple islands with 2 to 3 townships, and the only way they're going to get out of there is by jumping on a plane. And they're off the mainland. Mainland itself has got plenty of passenger stuffs, and we're going to have a lot of bit of fun with that. What's your problem? What's your major malfunction? Why do you have malfunction? I don't understand your grief. You're not supposed to be there. You turn around and go that way, please. Righto, so you should avoid that, and you should just get on the points. Why would you think you can go that way, you stupid thing? I don't quite understand your conundrum. Like, that's just dumb. What is wrong with you? Fine, go back into the station. In you get. Come on. Right, you sit there. Pause this. Destroy that. There you go. And then I've got to put in some track. Well, that was just annoying. Why would I have to do that? Righto. And then I've got to create this one for you so that you can do your bit. Fine, you can just go to there. How's that? Is that going to make you a bit happier, you whinger? Righto, turn you on. Turn you on. No, there's no issues. There is no issues. Get out of here. Get out of my town. I'm not sure why you had a problem to begin with. There you go, that wasn't hard, was it? Get out. Well, that was just dumb. But anyway, good old Canterbury. Canterbury having dramas right up until the end. But yeah, so airport did its bit. As I said, disappointed with freight on airports. So freight in the next game will be going from island to island to the mainland. Will be via ships. There hasn't been much room or scope for ships in this particular series. There will be for the next one, I promise. So there will be ships, there will be planes doing passenger only. I will not have them doing the freights because it's just too disappointing to have a freight terminal. It's just dumb. But in saying that, the passenger aspect here is not terrible. I get the feeling they can store a lot more than what they're doing. But anyway. But yes, passenger will become a thing. All of the airports and all of the goodness. Meanwhile, down here in Bedale, not much is happening there. We come around to this airport, not much doing there. This thing's still struggling to keep up because airports aren't getting enough stuff and I can't hurdle it over there with anything else. The only thing realistically I could have done was maybe start up a line that goes from there, comes out to here and brings us the oils, but again, why would you bother? The only other option would be from there, hoik it around here, and then it'd have to go on a return thing down to there, but again, why would you bother? We're at that end of the series. So, guys, that is it. I've done those last couple of things I set out to do by fixing up those train depots. The one near David W. Town is done. It's just a nice little simple one for the main line. We've done the one out in Undul, or the two out in Undul, I should say, because there's two of them. And that just looks like a big old bustling township, and I love every bit of it. And then the last one we did was down here in Liamsville, where he's got himself a nice couple of signal boxes, a Garrett, a little tank engine, and some bits and pieces, and that all looks hunky-dory. So, as I said, that is it. I don't know what more I could possibly bring to this series, other than maybe constant working freight lines, but anyway, we will sort that out in the next series. I think that just because I tried to do too much with so little, I think that's where things went amiss. The next series will involve freight hubbing, if it works. So there will be freight hubs, much like my last series of Transport Fever 1, where I had freight hubs and it was going out everywhere and everything was happening. My aim is to bring that back in the next series. Have one gigantic freight depot where everything just comes to it and then gets dispersed out as needed. There might be a couple of those depending on the freights. I know that I'll be working with food, tools, construction materials, and fuel. So there's only the 4. But then again, there will be some towns that want some things and some that want others. I'm not going to make it so every town just wants all 3 of the same thing. There might be some loops where it makes a little bit more sense to do it, but you guys will just have to wait and see in the next series. So, we need something to sign off on and to basically watch as it happens. You know what? Let us just end things here. David W. Town or Tadley? I mean, that's just dumb. But anyway, it is what it is. So we will zoom in here on the David W. Town as we ride off this series. That train's going to take off. So guys, yes, that is it for the first season of Transport Fever 2 for my channel. There will be another one coming out starting next week. In the meantime, enjoy the Raft series that I put out earlier this week. There will be another episode of that coming out on Friday, and Transport Fever 2 next season will start from probably Monday. So guys, thank you very much for coming along for this, pun intended, ride for Season 1 of Transport Fever 2. It has been fun and I've enjoyed every aspect of it. I look forward to a much bigger map and a lot more things to do in Transport Fever 2's next series for me, as that is not the Scotsman. But yes, I look forward to the next series. If you want to be an active part of the next series, make sure you get your comments in. I'm going to be naming the towns after the 2 people, and there was a third that I never got to, but I will make sure that happens in the next series. you guys will have your own little island just to give that away. A little bit of a sneak peek preview. Here comes another train. It's going to be very noisy. But yes, I'm looking forward to the next season. Can't wait to start it next week. Guys, thank you so much for watching this series. It's been fun. Make sure you leave a like, comment your suggestions. If you want to be part, as I said, of the next series, please chuck your comments in the comment section below. Like and follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. And as I zoom out here to go and watch this train do its thing as we close off the series. Ah, why was it doing that? Someone hit the tabs. Never mind. We'll just sit and watch from here. Yes, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And guys, I will see you for the next season, when it starts next week, of Transport Fever 2. Take care, everyone.